Welcome guys to episode 16 of Feed the Beast 1.2, 1.5.2, 1.2.5. Those were good days. Those were good days. I didn't play Feed the Beast back then, but you know, that's where it all started. That's where Feed the Beast started, so still good days. Take your shoes off and enjoy, just get comfortable as I sit you between 20 and 40 minutes, probably. Well, not really 20. I've never had a 20-minute episode. Have I had a sub 30-minute episode? I think I might have once or twice. For most likely the next 30 or 40 minutes. So guys, I've done some stuff off camera, and mainly it has to do with this guy. So I filled him up with some plans. If you guys can see, ME encoded patterns. When you put them in, they change to whatever you made. So I made some of these. I'm going to make more with you on camera, so I have 10 more here, and if you guys want to see the recipe, real easy. 3 glowstone on the top half in a diamond shape, 3 iron on the bottom row, Sardis quartz in the middle, and 2 glass in each top corner. So if we get into this, as I told you guys before, when you make these, you have these little when you put those in, you get these little craft things underneath. So I made quite a few, and it's basically for solar voltage array, solar panels. Leave it at that. They're made basically out of UU matter. I haven't completed them, but here I'll show you how to make, I guess. So if I come here and I pick say TNT, I can shift click the question mark. Even though I don't have the gunpowder or the sand, it'll put it there. But the other thing, you can place it in yourself, and this is more so for things that don't have clear recipes, like UU matter, for example. So I encode that, and I get some UU matter. I get the sticky resin, and I can throw that up here with my other UU matter ones. I should have gone to sleep before I started this. Oh well. So I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to have this thing auto-craft us up 1 solar panel, but it's not ready yet. And that's why I made sure it wasn't going to be able to auto-craft it until I was recording. So, what we're going to need is, if we just head right here, this is really easy. You just find what you want to make. So we're going to need refined iron. So this is what we need. Never mind, it has to be a crafting recipe, I wasn't thinking. So if you have a crafting recipe, do that. Find what you need and then just shift click the question mark. But we're going to be using, I have already set these guys up for automatically creating stuff. I know, such great language. So if we encode that, you see we have this guy. We know that if I throw this in here, it'll come up as red because it doesn't match any it doesn't match any crafting recipe available in the game. But if we head back here, we have these ME interfaces. They're over top, and I also have these ME import buses, which for some reason, oh, I have my NEI is off. Oh, by the way, guys, I updated, so I'm going to show you that in a second. I didn't update what I wanted to update. I was hoping it would update that, but it didn't, so I'll show you guys in a second. Here we are. So this is the ME basic import bus. If I cook up this iron, there we go. It takes a while, I suppose. I didn't know how long it would take. But yeah, that is. I wonder if precision ones are faster, but precision ones also are more expensive. So I don't know. But if we see here, refined iron's down in the system. Now, if we head back out there, by the way, guys, this is what is added. This is one of the things that were updated. M-Dials glass, or clear glass, or Tinker's Construct clear glass, was changed to have connected textures. So looks pretty sweet. That's why that's one of the reasons I wanted to use that instead of any other type of glass, because I knew that was coming in the near update. So if we just throw this guy here, you'll see it works now. We have refined iron, and so you guys know these ME interfaces. So I made one and I put it down over there, and I did that on camera. So you guys know that you can export items into them. So that's basically how this guy works. You put whatever crafting recipe, you put the pattern in the processing slot, and then when the system will now have its the interfaces work in a sense like the molecular assembler chamber. So it'll recognize that in the system, if I just take this away, there's something that can create refined iron. So if I just ask for 1 refined iron, I'm not going to get over there quick enough to see it now, but it will put itself through, and we'll see right there we have another piece of refined iron. Pretty awesome, right? Right, awesome. Pretty awesome, right? Awesome, right? Yeah, awesome. Okay, so if we head over here, and I'm gonna see if I can just see. I want to see if there's a crafting recipe that I can put the sticky resin in on the left. Yep. So there. Wait, there. So as you guys can see, I was able to find a recipe similar enough that I didn't have to have the sticky resin on me. So it's really easy to find those kind of things. So you guys know what's actually happening is the interface is feeding into this hopper, which is where this guy went. So I guess I can't just import it, use the export in there, but you know, whatever. So as you guys can see here, if I just throw him in there, hopper doesn't take that out. If it did, that would suck. And if we head back over, we now have an option to create rubber. If I take out the rubber. Or guys, second option to this, which I probably should have been using. You can view stored items, you can view craftable. I have it sorted by the number of items because that's how I used to do it. And I prefer it like that. You can also search in storing directions, so my crafted items will come up first because there's 0 in the system. Yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do. So we have a bunch of stuff in here. I think, other than having it say, make me a machine block, make me an iron, make me a machine block, make me a furnace, I think this is actually ready. And also, I guess I have to get these two cooking in the cooking of those two in the system. So if I take out one of each with is there a way to craft copper dust? Is there? Did that just divide it? What? Why did that happen? I'm just looking at my files, guys. Sorry. I'll figure it out after. Is there a crafting recipe? No. Wait. Is there a crafting recipe where it's used? Yes, there is. Okay. So if I head over here, look at the used crafting recipes, and I just go like that. Look at that. And it goes into one. Boom. Perfect stuff, right? And then I can search up tin and do the exact same thing. Oops. There we are. Considering I pressed the tin bar instead, I shouldn't have, but whatever. And I encode, and there it is. And I can put these back because I didn't end up actually needing them. And because I don't want to go all the way around, I can just open up the hole here, and copper and tin. Yeah, I thought I did that backwards for a second. So real easy. I'm back to eating berry melodies, guys. I got tired of I don't know. I feel like they last longer. I think in the new update they changed that, so I guess it's pointless now. I don't know. I don't know yet. So the only other thing we need to do is if we head in here and we go to the furnace, there it is. We need to encode one of that, and then we also need the machine block, and then they should be able to be auto-crafted. So guys, if we just throw these in here, boom, everything for a solar panel should be able to be auto-crafted. So if we just ask for solar panel, do we have? Oh, we already have furnaces in there, but we do not have enough refined iron, so that would be the main test. I think we have enough. We don't have enough tin either, so there's 2 dusts. Cold dust. Forgot that one. So I forgot coal. I also forgot we don't have glass ready, so those 2 things I totally forgot about. I thought about the bottom row of the solar panels, but whatever. Tin. I have a feeling that this guy wants the correct tin ingot to be able to figure it out, because the ore dictionary works pretty well, but it's not perfect. So if I clear that and replace it with that, there we go. Okay, so now that should be better. It should understand what type of tin it needs. There we go. Now it is just asking for coal dust, and it should be creating. If I head over here, we see tin going through. That's a lot of tin. How much UU matter do I have? That made much more tin. That made a lot more tin than it needed. I think it's because I reset the system. I know why. Wait, do I? No, that's right. Okay. I'm not sure. Anyways, but we should have we have 2 okay, yeah, that's why I tried making 2 sets, so it made 2 sets of dust. Or maybe 4 sets? I think it made 4 sets of dust. I'm not sure. It'll be good for future, so it's not the end of the world. So that leaves the cold. It didn't make enough electronic cernix. We'll have it make 2 solar panels, so I'm going to do this manually. So those, and then the other thing I want is, I'm trying to see if I can remember this recipe. Probably can't. I wouldn't hold it against me if I couldn't. Let me see if I can search it up real quick, guys. It's sandstone is what I'm trying to find. Actually, actually I don't need sandstone. I have glass already in here, don't I? I do. So let me just, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna clear this out. Search up coal dust. And encode. I prefer having it in the middle, but it doesn't actually matter. And if we head over here, we can just throw, oops, you can throw the coal dust in and get away. And if we head over here and throw this coal in, and there we go. It knows how to craft it. So I'm gonna go back and get a little nighttime. Yeah. If we head back now, how much gold dust does it have? 2. So there's 3. And it made the solar panel. There it is. And we can take that out and we can just ask for 1 more because it has everything it needs, I believe. There's that. Yep, it just needs to make the coal dust. So there's one. There is two. And three makes the solar panel. There we go. Okay, so our system can now, other than coal, well, I use the U matter for coal, so I'll add that later, guys. I don't want to bore you too much with that. So we can just throw in our solar panels, and we got 2 more U per tick. So you guys know, by the way, really easy to break for some reason. And also, you wrench these ones from the side, but you wrench every other one from the top, from the bottom. In case you guys want to know that, it's messed me up in the past, like a while ago on old servers and whatnot. I was just like, well, not even old servers. When I played solo when it first came out, I tried the Direwolf 20 pack and because I was used to advanced spoilers, which all of them you do from the bottom because I don't know. And oh yeah, when I did this, I meant to point out, yep, it's like a one hit. It's like hitting something in creative. I tried doing it from the top, from the bottom, like, because that's what I was used to, and it didn't work, and I didn't even try the sides. So I broke it with a pickaxe, and of course I got a generator back, and I was sad. Because I thought, oh, maybe because it's not advanced solar panels, it just can be broken from the side. No. I don't understand how it works really, but compact solar arrays and advanced solars are very similar. I don't know why we have to have them both. Have to choose between them. I guess because one is like GregTech, sort of. Like, GregTech adds to advanced solars, but not to compact solar arrays, from what I know. Anyways, guys, so the next step, oh yeah, as you guys can see, this has been running pretty well. I put in some more lead. Also got, so this is starting to back up. Once that backs up, then you guys it backing up here. And once all of that's backed up, I gotta change these guys to turn off. But if we head downstairs, oh yeah, I set up something downstairs. I still have to finish the decorating on the walls, so it doesn't look that great. But if we just head down here, we still got our full tank of lava. As you guys can see, if we just sit here for a second, you saw it there. Boom, it just trickles through. Now. There we go. Close enough. But I did set up my sheep in color, in the order of their metadata, their block IDs. So it goes white, orange, magenta, light blue, yellow, lime, pink, gray, light gray, cyan, purple, blue, brown, green, red, black. And if I just hold it, I can just walk down these paths. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. I like it. It's slow, yeah, but I like it. I might have a turtle doing that eventually. Just walk down, turn, do it. Oh wow, Colors of Sweden on my bar. I'm not Swedish, I'm Irish, but yeah. So I've just been storing it here. I haven't done, I think that was my second time doing it. So I don't have much. But yeah, so that's been going pretty well. Before we get on to our second part of the episode, because that was our first part, is there anything else I want to talk about? The dome looks a little bit weird now that it's connected to textures, but I expected that, so I didn't mind it. I don't mind it. I didn't mind it. No, I don't mind it. It's, yeah. It's cool. It looks sort of cool. Tell me what you guys think. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna keep it no matter what. I just want, I like hearing feedback. Feedback is fun to listen to. Oh, the wireless access point is hooked back up. Let me just look at how you make the new wireless boosters for those. Oh no, they're the exact same recipe, so I might throw... How many can go in those? 8 or 16, I forget. I don't know. I might throw in 8 or 16, I forget how many, but... right now, let me look how much service... yeah, we'll make those right now, guys. So, wireless booster is really easy. I forget how many can go inside of... Oh, I don't have enough. Never mind, guys. What I am going to do, though, is turn on the Enderman farm, because I forgot that we are out of Ender Pearls. Surprisingly, I know. I need a lot of iron, and I don't have this thing on. I should, now that I don't turn that guy off anymore, because I have 3 LV transform, 3 LVs, compact solar arrays, the word compact not even necessary there. Powering it, I don't actually need to turn it off ever. See, it's gaining. It was nighttime for a bit, so it's just gaining up. What else? Did I show you guys these block iron strips? I think I did. I think that I did that on camera. I don't know, I have bad memory. Don't ask me. So... Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah, I can just... This is my sand generator, I guess, now. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go cook up this and make a stack of glass. Okay guys, so I'm getting ahead on this series. Like, episode 14 comes out today. Let me just look at my video manager. Yes, episode 14 comes out today. I still have to edit it together. That'll take me, I don't know, that'll take me, editing, including render time, is like an hour, I think, because I have to double render, so yeah, it'll be like an hour. And the glass, see, look at that, guys, the glass automatically goes into the system, isn't that great? Do I have any food? I do. So, yeah, I'm just gonna stick to this stuff. It doesn't seem to be saturating anymore. Probably more magic farm killing. I killed these chickens. I don't think I told you guys that. Anyway, so I'm gonna pause this video here. I need to get some more UU matter. To make those solar panels, I actually just wiped my system clean of them, but of UU matter. Like, I'm back up to 33 already. Wow, that's fast. Once I get like four medium voltage solar panels here, I think that'll be a good speed. Because right now we're at what, 3 LV and MV and 2 low voltage. I'll get the 6 more probably before you guys come back. Just because I want one more. I want 4 LVs, and then the next time I create LVs in a batch, I'll make 4 more again. But I want to make the... Dang, I changed the side of my... Okay guys, so I'm back. I'm not sure how that last clip ended because sort of crashed my game by accidentally resizing my window. And Fraps did not enjoy that. But if you guys didn't hear, I don't know what you guys heard. I should have probably checked. I'm going to be making a farm, and one of the things we need to make a farm right now, and by the way I'm talking about a multi-block farm, is we are going to require this guy, a thermionic fabricator. I'm just looking at some of the different types. And I already made the sturdy casing, and I'll show you guys how that's made. Just bronze. Real easy. So if I get that thermionic fabricator, there it is. We're gonna bring this, well, first I need to see if I have any more, what's this stuff called? It's red, it's a redstone conduits. Yeah, I don't have any, but no worries, we can just throw this guy here. And is this guy full? Yep. Well, he's my, he is used for that thing, the lead, so it doesn't really matter. So this guy will fill up. By the way guys, we are currently filling up our, so we have 3 stacks of pulverized obsidian and a stack of obsidian, and working on another stack. So we're getting, oh, I want to turn this guy around. I forgot that he had different sides. There we are. So he's gonna gain up, and what we need to do is we need to put glass in there and then the ingredients. So I have a tiny amount of tin. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a few of these, the base blocks, and then we're gonna go from there. I'm probably gonna make a bunch of them off screen after that. So we got the tin, we got the redstone, and we need some glass or sand. Either will work. I'm gonna use glass just because I have it right there. So you throw in your recipe. It's apparently not compatible with click and drag, but that's fine. Did not know that. And then you throw in your glass. Glass gets stored here. This guy has to be a certain heat to be able to melt it. That's it right there. And then what you want to do is you just take out the tubes. So I'm going to need about 100 of these. So there's our start, 28. I might make it less and just expand the farm in the future. But I don't know, we have lots of tin dust and supplies here to just make it now. And UV matter and whatnot to just make it now, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. Yeah, I think that'll be enough right there. 30 more. So I'm just gonna throw this in, and if we head over here, we will have a lot of tin coming in. We need some more redstone now. I'm gonna grab 3 stacks, and we're gonna just make some more. Go over and make some more. So we'll just toss that in. So we have 28, 32. Okay, now we just need one more stack. So there's 40. There's 44 technically. So we need 24 more, so just a bit more tin. I'm not sure if this will be enough actually. So we need 24 more. I'm just gonna see how many we got enough for. Oh. Redstone's not being happy with us. Yeah, we need a bit more tin. We need enough for 2 more, so not that bad. We just get the UV matter. That's my fix for everything. There we go. That should be enough. I won't have enough copper for this thing yet because I need 2 stacks of copper or something like that. I meant 2 stacks of UV matter for the copper. But if we head over here and we get this tin, we need 6 pieces, I believe. We can just throw this in here, and there we go. And we'll take the glass. So it only took 14 glass for that, and we got a, dang it, I'm short 1. I'm short 4, but that's 1 set. So 1, 2. I should have enough glass over there. Do I have any tin in here? No. I guess I just didn't have enough. Oh, right. I was making electrum for later. Forgot about that. So let me just craft a tiny bit more tin. Thought that would be enough. I guess I can't do math anymore. Gotta go back to school. That's just around the corner, guys. Sadly. Okay, so 1 more piece. There we are. Sun setting. Well, it's set. Yeah, I have glass right there. There we are. So we have enough electric tubes. So the recipe here, guys, is some half slabs. So we're going to need 200 half slabs. So that's a stack and 36. And there we go, yep, perfect amount. You're going to get 2 extra when doing that, so. And then finally we need copper, which I'm going to just start turning all my UU matter into copper. So that's a good start. We're going to need 200. We got 5 in there, plus I saw 4. So yeah, this should be done in no time, hopefully. There we go. I'm gonna just get some more mushroom stew, and then I'm gonna go Betty by here. Yeah, so I'll make as many as I can, I guess, right now. I'll make the other, whatever the remainder is, off camera. So if we just do this, and boom, got stone bricks, and I was able to make 39 right now. So I'll be back when I can make the other 61. Okay guys, so what we're going to be working on here is I have all the farm blocks we need, but I still have to craft those. But in the meantime, I want to take 2 of these tesseract frames because we're going to need to transport some energy. Lucky for me, I've been cooking up some ender pearls, some glowstone, and some redstone. Way too much of each. Glowstone is actually just decorative, but where do I have it? It's downstairs, so I'll give these two a little bit of time. They'll just take a little bit to transpose over, but I did make this stuff. This is I put it here randomly. I couldn't figure out where else to put it. Portable tank with energized glowstone in it, full. And what energized glowstone does, upside down bucket. Why is that? That's weird. Well, let's bring it up here and find out why. Well, let's just, go up here and wait a second. What? So energized glowstone has it spreads like lava. I think this, except for the speed, but the distance it spreads is like lava. I think its vertical speed is like lava though, because it seems to go up really slowly. Well, I know, surprising I'm saying go up really slowly. So this stuff will actually fly upwards. I tried putting it inside of these for decoration purposes, but sadly that doesn't work. But if I were to say put it right here, look at that, it just floats upwards freely. So I've tried a few things with it, which is why I have so much. The only thing I find works is putting it right there. And it lights, so they'll light up the roof if I end up keeping it there. We'll find out. Anyways, this guy should be done. He is. And I'm gonna have to fill that guy up with 8 more of those just because I like keeping him full. I'm gonna do that right now. Perfectionist. We're gonna head over and go to sleep right here. Just because the moon. And we don't like the moon. We don't like the moon. I don't even. We like getting more UU matter. So as you guys can see, I've been gone for a little bit. I used up some of that to make like tin and stuff because, guys, what we're going to be doing here, I do not have enough tin for this. Really? Did I seriously use up too much tin? Oh yeah, because these guys use tin. Okay, so I'll make all but 1 and we'll use some more UU matter and make some more tin. Not that big of a deal. And while that's cooking up, whatever, it's gonna take time anyways. What we need is some more electrum, so we're gonna just get 8 more cooking. Well, 16 more electrum cooking, so we have to just throw this in here, and we can throw the gold right there. That's what I love about having that hopper. I don't have to just sit there. And what we can do now, well, the energy tesseract, I'll show you guys a recipe for it. It takes 1 electrum, 2 silver, 2 lead. I'm not sure if I have lead, so I might have to pause out here soon and get some. and a redstone conductance coil, which is just an electrum surrounded with 2 redstone in each corner. Yeah, pretty easy. But right now what we're gonna make is the farm stuff. So we have our farm blocks, and if you guys, you may not know how these multi-farms work. Well, if I search up farms, you guys probably saw this earlier, there are a bunch of different farm blocks. Each farm block is its own system, so it's going to require 1 gearbox or more. You can have more than 1 gearbox. I'm using 2 hatches. You can technically use more or less, depends on how you set yours up. And finally, you need at least 1 valve, and that is the minimum. That is what I'm going to be using. You can also make these things called farm controls, which allow you to turn on and off your farm, like parts of your farm. But that is basically it. You guys maybe will see on the minimap an area that looks designated for it. It is designated for it. I have a little downwards access hatch, but what we're gonna do here is set out the largest possible multi-farm, which is 100 blocks, 5 by 5 by 4. It's 5 by 5 this length and width, and then X and Y is 5 by 5. Sorry, X and Z is 5 by 5. 4 is the Y coordinate, like the length of the Y coordinate. Best way I can describe it. So what? Ah, darn! I didn't want to put the gearbox there. So I'm gonna put a hatch on top, and then and then surround that with blocks, with farm blocks. Then I'm gonna head below, which is now really dark. Forgot about lighting down here because it was so light. I remembered right there, but I forgot about everywhere else. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill this up on for the next 2 layers, and keep the bottom layer have the sides open, because that's where we're gonna do most of our stuff. We do need a spot underneath, which is why I came down this far. But as you guys can see here, lots and lots of farm blocks being used. We just need to come down just a little bit further. Everything is going to be on this side right here. Oops. Auto moved my stuff around. And boom. Now what we want, gearbox in the middle, probably the easiest place to put it. We're going to put there it is. We're gonna put our valve on this side, preference really, and we're gonna put our hatch on that side. This guy is gonna have an aqueous accumulator underneath him, and from that, it's just gonna be a few blocks surrounding the aqueous accumulator, so that we can get some water in this thing, because this thing requires you to constantly pump water into him. It's hard to make this thing look all right, in my opinion. So we're gonna put them like that. As you guys can see, this is the GUI. You can get it from any single block that is there. So water goes here. Your circuit board will go here if you need a circuit board. We will not be using that on this farm. In the future, maybe on the server we will, because we're going to have rubber farms and sugarcane farms, which is the combination I normally use because I like having surplus amounts of both of those things. Best way to describe it, I suppose. So this is where we want 1 there and 1 here. It will make an infinite spring there. We don't really care. It's not that bad. And then we're going to put a block right here. And that's water, by the way, guys. So we have this, lucky for us, we have this guy right here where we can grab 2, put back 1, grab another, put back 1, and then, dang it, and then put 1 back right there. So we got 2, And we're just gonna move our stuff. This is gonna get out. That's fine though. And as you guys can see, this guy's now gaining a ton of water and pumping it right into here. This guy holds, I believe, 10 buckets of water, so a good size. That's funny. And now hopefully we need to give it power. And then there's these two hatches that I'll show you guys in a moment. So I like doing spruce trees, by the way, guys, so that's what we're going to use. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay, guys, be right back. You know I did something wrong. You guys notice nothing. No difference. I know that you guys notice nothing. Tell me that you notice nothing. So I did screw up. I had to raise it up by one. It's supposed to be one above this layer of stone bricks. And to explain this, you have to lay out the area around it that you want something to grow on. Each size, there's a maximum size for each one of these multi-farms. This is the maximum size for a 5x5x4. Check the forestry wiki for anything bigger than this, anything smaller than this, because I only know that you go six away from each side, each little like thing, and then do a diagonal path, and that's your area of effect. I don't know. But yeah, so that's how this guy is going to be working. And then after you fill in the area, you have to manually put another layer on top. I think I think that's all of them. That's all farms you have to do that. I could be wrong. I don't know. What will happen is when you after I fill this all in and I get this thing running, it's nighttime, great. The farm I'll have to give it something that I don't have yet, and I know there should be some in the hill over in that direction. Appetite. I'll show you, it's a fertilizer. I'll get it in between this episode next, because we're hitting that point where I gotta end it soon. Otherwise this video will be too long and bore people to death. Yeah, so if you guys want to see this thing working, come back in next episode. But I will be sure to have everything except it running. I'll have it going except for it running. Right? Okay, that sounds fair. All I really need now is, because I don't have it running, I'm not going to worry about the hatches yet, but I'm going to get the energy tesseracts running. One on here and then one in there, over there. So, the energy tesseracts are pretty easy. I'm going to get the electrum going, so we just... I'm going to hopefully I have lead somewhere. I probably shouldn't have used all of it up, but I did. I need to eat. We're gonna sleep right here. I'm gonna eat, and then hopefully we will be having lead in there. If not, I'll go find it real quick so that we actually do get this done this episode. And one. I need more. Is that seriously all I got? Yep, and lead has not been easy for me to find recently, so I will be right back. Okay guys, so I did find, as I check if I'm recording, I'm always worried about that. I did find a little bit of lead right away, found a cave I hadn't ventured into yet, and this has to go in a pulverizer. And lucky for me, we have enough, so, I think, 1, 2, 1, 2, yeah, okay, we have enough. It does worry me. So we need that. We need 2 pieces of view, and that will be enough. So if we head over here, and there we go. Okay, so if we just go right here, all you gotta do is get more redstone because you forget that you're making 2 of these things instead of 1. Also, put the recipe in backwards because, you know, that's important. Okay, so it literally each one takes 2 electrum, 2 redstone, 2 silver, and 2 lead. Pretty awesome. And then of course 1 unattuned tesseract, but that's a side point. It's the other way around. There we go. Energy tesseracts. Owners, none. They don't stack anymore for some reason. Okay. So guys, this guy is an energy tesseract if you've never seen him before. All you gotta do, you put him anywhere you want that on a line like this of power, not like that, because you know you're supposed to put it on a line of power and not a line of non-power. I'm having an off day. very off. So you can put them like here. That's much better. You set them to public or owner. To make it faster, I'm going to use public because I'm on a single player server. But when you're on not even a single player server, single player world, when you're on a on a server, throw it on private if you don't, on owner only if you don't want anybody else to have it. We're going to use send only here. We want to make number 1 and call this lava power. Yeah, save frequency, and we're going to set that. It's sending now. Now this other tesseract here we can bring down over here. Hook right there. Yeah, sure. And we can access that lava power and set it, and we can set to receive. Now this guy is just missing fertilizer, which I'm going to go over. He needs something to plant, which I'm going to go over next episode. And we're going to use these 2 hatches. Maybe not the side one yet, because that's the automation hatch. But the bottom hatch is the output, which I can just throw right into a ender chest to go into my storage system. So guys, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Remember, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Put your shoes on your way out, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.